Hello everyone, we left from Yaoundé very early this morning and we are at the Elok-Batindi Junction. The ELWC international team is here at the junction Elok-Batindi. We are going to the village called Kolo to help and to meet the little baby Mailys, age of 5 months, born premature and suffering unfortunately of an hydrocephalus in a high stage. Baby Mailys' mom is called Megan, mentally unstable, and Megan is the sister of Ines, who is today like the masterpiece of everything we are trying to do today to help the little Mailys regain her health. The two co-sisters are two orphans who grow in an orphanage. And today, the suffering never ends. So we are hoping that with ELWC, they might find back their smile. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to Nkolo village, 45 miles from the junction Elok-Batindi where we are now. A very bad road that we are going to park our car to try to go with a bike. Because even with an SUV, we might not reach safely. And thank God, we found a very great bike man called Mr. Elundu, who are accepted to bring us to Nkolo village safely. EAWC is inviting you on this special journey to follow us on the way going to help this little baby Mailys to find back her smile. A little sign from your heart can change the world. Every life worth a chance international. Cause children are the stars of tomorrow. Let's give them a chance. For if we are together, we will be a magic force to help this kid out of these situations. So let's give them a chance. Okay, we are here at the backyard of the Bakoko Basa chiefdom, 10 miles away from the village where we are going, Nkolo. It's important for us to remind you and tell you a little bit more about the story of baby Mailys. When baby Mailys was pregnant, they contacted the father of the child and he came to the authorities and signed that he would take care of the baby and the mother as well. Unfortunately, when he went out of the office, they never saw his face anymore or never heard of him. So they have been struggling, her and her sister, to find a way to cure baby Mailys and give her a smile in order for her to grow like all the other kids in the world, because every life worth a chance. Let's continue the journey. We still have 10 miles to go, and soon we'll be at the Nkolo village for you and for baby Mailys.
Let's put hands out together. We all in mama, mama. They want for chance, want for chance. Let's give them a chance, chance.
Here we are at the health center of the Bela village, 10 miles from the Nkolo village where we are going to meet the little Mailys, her mom and her auntie. The little Maily was born in a Bolova, and they are here in the village now because her auntie who was taking care of them couldn't afford anymore to pay the hospital bills that were charged to them. And today they found themselves here at the Nkolo village because the only option left for them was the traditional healing.
A lot of all this happened because we are not together. If we join our forces, we will probably change their lives and give our stars of tomorrow a better living.
Oh, this road is very, very bad. I've known a lot of drivers, but I'm not sure one of them could cross this way. But we're just praying that the ancestors should help us to reach the level where we're going. Look at the road. Very bad. We really need our ancestors to help us. It's not easy. But, you know, life and health has no price. When we're trying to help people with HYDROCEPHALUS International, we have nothing to stop us. So we're just praying that we reach there safely and put a smile on the face of this little family, because health has no price. Followers, thank you.
Together we are one. And if we join forces together, we can make a brighter place. They all love for our kids, and we need to protect them. Let's put hands up together. We all in one.
Okay, we are here with HYDROCEPHALUS International finally at the Nkolo village, where we met the little Mailys baby, her mother, and her auntie. It's true that the emotion is really high, but they are doing their best because they see hope coming. So, we are at Nkolo. Ines, good evening. The mother of the baby, Mrs. Kaur, good evening. Quickly, I think everyone wants to know, how are you guys coping? It's true that when we're saying it's not easy for you, but apart from the head, can you tell us if she's doing better? Is she eating already? Is things going better? Because you came here for a traditional healing, because you guys never had money to continue in the hospital. But tell us, is it going better?
The little one is not doing well. The situation is getting worse. She practically does not eat. When she eats, the little she has eaten, she'll throw up. She no longer plays. She does not laugh, even cry. She is just as you can see. She is weak and is losing weight.
How did it started? Can you tell us how the story started? It's true that her mom already said some stuffs to people who came with us, but I think people here watching us today want to know, how did it started? You are elder sister, you were there, you have seen everything happening since from the pregnancy, the father who went away, she gave birth, and what went on?
We stayed in the hospital 1 month after birth, and the day we left from the hospital, she had convulsion. So we were obliged to take her back to the hospital, and we made exactly 3 weeks in the hospital. That is, after making 1 month in the hospital, we went back again and made 3 weeks. After we came back, she did not have any problem again. All was well until one day I took her for vaccination. Then the lady for vaccination noticed that her head was bigger than her body, but I was not seeing it as a problem, as I thought she was putting on weight. But unfortunately, she said it was symptom of hydrocephalus, and it was better to consult a neurosurgeon. It's what I did the next day, and the neurosurgeon said from the look of things, it was actually hydrocephalus. But it was better to perform some medical checkup, like X-ray and echography. At the moment, I did not have any money, so I went back home and I learned from neighbors and mothers in the quarter that it could be treated traditionally. That is when I went to meet traditional herbalists in Ebolova. I went practically to two women and a man, who did their best, but there was no change. The head was getting bigger. I went back to the hospital, and the lady told me that it was important to do medical checkup, and I still did not have money. I went back home. I thought I could do SOS for people to help me. I started publishing it. I even opened a Facebook page account for that. I started publishing and sharing. People started sending me money. I had practically 125,000 francs. So I went and did medical checkup. And effectively, it was hydrocephalus, and she has to be operated urgently. The lady made a bill at the regional hospital of Ebolova. They have just opened. The prices are affordable to attract people to go there for treatment.
So they are doing cheap prices to help the population so that people can be interested on scientific healing, because people mostly go on traditional cleaning. That's it, right? So how much was the bill for the hospital?
The bill was 654,000. Being the fees for the operation, medical checkup before operation, and hospitalization fees after the operation. And they made me understand that this operation is just to make her head to stop getting bigger. She might need some more operation in the course of her life, because they will put a tube which will drain the liquid from her stomach, and that if this tube should be blocked, they'll have to operate to change. And if it should be infected, she will still be operated upon. That it is a treatment for life.
And how did it happen that you found yourself here in Cologne? Because you left from Ebolova to come here. Tell us.
This is the village of a friend. He said that there is a man here that have treated many children, not forcefully, but that he has treated children with rare cases. So we thought, if we came here with the help of God, the child will be healed. That is why we are here. So I came and kept them here. I went back as I go to school. So from time to time, I come and check on them.
Wow. So you come here times to times, but you have to go to school. Okay, since you guys are here, has anything changed?
No, unfortunately. She throws up every moment.
And tell me, what about the father of the child? Have you heard some news about him?
No news till date. After I realized that she was pregnant, I tried to find out who was responsible for the pregnancy. And finally, when we succeeded to lay hands on the guy, I asked him to take his responsibility, that I will help him. He himself is a young boy, and he is doing nothing. And I told him that we will take care of it together. And he said he would do it, and told me he would come during the month end, as he was going to look for means. So at the end...
And the engagement, where did he take them?
With me. After I realized that he was not respecting his engagement, I heard he was in San Malima. I laid my hands on him, and I took him to social welfare of San Malima. At the social welfare of San Malima, we are known, my junior sister and I, because we grew up at an orphanage there. There, they took charge, and he called his uncle, who signed an engagement to take care. After that, we did not hear from them again. When we laid hands on him again, we took him to the brigade. There he spent a night in cell, just to shaking him, so that he can take off his responsibility. The next day he was released. There he called his uncle. He signed that he would pay 25,000 every month. But unfortunately after, we did not hear from them again. I decided to take care of my sister's pregnancy. The prenatal checkup was not difficult because I'm a student nursing school. We have favors. So throughout the pregnancy, everything was well. Even during delivery, all was well. It is after birth that Mailys started developing hydrocephalus that things became difficult.
The child's situation is really serious. Please help us, my elder sister and I. Do not abandon us. We have tried everything we know. We are orphans. Even to eat is difficult. Please help us. God will bless you.
Very difficult situation. Emotional charge is very high when you're seeing this little baby Mailys. You should be very strong. You've listened to the auntie, the mom, you have seen the suffering kid, and we are begging that you use your horn to help this little child by the grace of God. Two orphans who grew in an orphanage find themselves in this situation. They have nobody else than us. HYDROCEPHALUS International is calling on you to join them, help these children.
Adoption our children from 0 to 18. If we stand together, we might make it a better place. Together we are strong. Together we are one. And if we join forces together, we can make a better place. They all